Hello. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is having a good... I missed the bread. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Hope everyone is looking forward to the weekend. Oh, god damn it. Headphones need charging. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, I didn't pause that, did I? Did I? Freaking idiot. That's what happens when you're messing around with too much stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Lovely. Alright, let's continue. Okay, sandwich done. Let's move on. Start the sandwich going. I did make that correctly, didn't I? Normal, yes. Yes, good, good, good. Let's get started. Let's jump down in the hole. Area 4. Let's run around. Hopefully today will be quite good. We're still on track. Hopefully I can finish another row before tomorrow. Another row would be 4 more, so hoping I can get 4 shinies today. Luckily for me, Mars came through with a bunch of name suggestions, so they've been added to the list. Gotta go through them as well, that would be quite nice. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is looking forward to the weekend. I know I'm kind of dreading it, I'll be honest. Just due to the fact I've got 60 plus Dunsparce to evolve tomorrow. Which might mean tomorrow's stream will go on by like an extra hour probably. You forget how much of a pain they are to evolve until you have to evolve a lot of them. It's reloading, reteaching them moves and then leveling them up. Luckily, rare candies exist, which it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, fingers crossed we get quite lucky today. That's what we want. Probably back up a bit more. Keep going. Well, that one was shiny. The lighting here sometimes does a horrible number on it. Let's see. If we can maybe find a couple today. I don't know what name I'm gonna go for first. Depends on the gender though. I don't think many of the names Mars gave were female specific. Frank definitely not female specific. I mean, we have a Frankie, so maybe Frank doesn't go. Dean we can do. Oh, Georgina. Georgina works, which is good because we need more female centric names. And then we also have Crescent as well from Colt. Colt did Crescent because it was for Roaring Moon, which will be cool. Will be very, very cool. See, come on. RNGB on my side. That's what I want. But yeah. Should be good. I'm half expecting tomorrow to be absolute murder in terms of evolving them. We'll see. On the plus side, a lot of my computer stuff came today, which is good because it means I don't have a lot to do tomorrow. Because I'm still missing a couple of core bits to get my stuff set up, so that probably won't be happening now until much later in the month, which is good because it means on my break for Christmas I can get that built and set that up. It's going to take a lot of work to get that set up. But fingers crossed I can do editing tonight / tomorrow, which should be quite fun. I think I'm more looking forward to it than I was before, but I've got to do basically a complete re-edit, so that's going to be fun. However, this will be the last re-edit. It'll be solving a couple of issues, and then hopefully by tomorrow I'll have it up for anyone who comes into the stream tomorrow. It's kind of messed up a lot with my planning. Because a lot of my planning was evening based, and this weekend I can't do that, so I've had to juggle things around, which is fun. Juggling plans around at the best of time is never fantastic, but especially on the weekend when people are like, you can do stuff in the evening. I go, well, actually, I can't this weekend. And I can't basically until the end of December. So that's fun. But luckily I've managed to wiggle my way into those events happening earlier in the afternoon. The only one I obviously can't do is next Saturday, the 16th. So, there was no shiny Screamtail Sonic. I checked about 5 times in the footage, there wasn't any. So you can stop banging on about that. It didn't exist. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't run into any more Shiny 2 segments. The Wild Shiny 2 segments really get me down for this. It's not fantastic. It always fills me with a bit of dread. And it's always like, oh, it's a Shiny, so it's like I've got to be happy about it. But then it's like, it's a Wild Shiny 2 segment, so it always is a little bit disheartening. And yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, the yawning is starting already, so this might be a... well, it won't be a short stream, but it might be a... it might be more of a silent one, depending on how I'm feeling. Luckily, I don't think I'm coming down with anything. It's just a little bit throaty on the old voice, a little bit raspy on the voice, which is fine. It might be that I just turn up the music and just jam out just for today. We'll see. I'm going to try and keep going, but I definitely think I'm going to have a nap at some point tomorrow afternoon. Alright, Sonic, I will just say this once. I'd prefer you not to just say the number of people who are watching in stream. I have it specifically turned off for the reason I don't want to see it. I'm not overly happy with you, you know, saying it in chat. So if you could remove that message, that would be wonderful. I don't care how many people are watching the stream. But I'm hopeful that we get lucky If I'm really lucky, then tomorrow I might even get a 3 segment from my evolutions, which would be wonderful. But we'll see. It's very much dependent on the luck, unfortunately. I think it's like 1 in a lot to get a shiny one. I don't know. Should have paid a bit more attention to the odds, but come on. Come on. 180 would be ridiculous. Only at like 220, 222. Another 60 would be ridiculous. And also probably take like 2 extra weeks. Which means it probably won't happen until the end of December, and that's really not what I want. Keep running here. Ridiculous for it to take a huge amount of time. But we'll see. Deon's kicking in something chronic. It is not good. One's bloody gonna kill me today. I mean, it won't be too bad. We'll see. I mean, yesterday I think the most of the time we had the shinies appear in like the last 50 seconds of the sandwich, which was always ridiculous. I think it happened about 2 or 3 times. It happened enough yesterday that it was like a very weird coincidence. I'll roam around. NGB with me. That's what I want. Just a shiny. Start with 1 and then get like 4 more today. That'll be lovely. If not, I hope that tomorrow I get a bunch. I'm okay with getting none one day if it means that the day after I get like 9 or 10. I can live with that because at least it's a good amount. There's then a very good amount of them. Goodness, yawns again. Thought I might be able to survive a couple of minutes without yawning. Fortunately, it's not the case. Which is a bit of a shame. Let's jump her over. Jump around. Come on. Hope. Gotta hope. I still think the DLC is going to be kind of meh. It will... it's a bit of a... bit interesting. I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful that the... really a lot of time to soft reset for those. Although I would like it if they are soft resettable. There are a couple of legendaries I kind of want to get from it if possible. The Reshiram, the Kierum, and the Zekrom as well. I'd love to get those shinies. I don't know if luck would be on my side for that though. So like, it's not like I don't have a shiny Screamtail. I have multiple shiny Screamtails. I don't think I've got any in the game at the minute. I think they're all sitting in my home. So it's not like I don't have them. It's not like I'm upset because I missed it or whatever. I just don't care. I've got one, maybe two. You don't need any more than that. You know, for me, they're just a collector's item. Got my one. I moved on. That was it. I think at this point, the only one that I'm missing that I don't currently have is Roaring Moon, because I traded it for Iron Hands, I'm pretty sure, or Galleon or Jugulus. A long time ago. I mean, we're talking like within the first like 8 months of the game being out. And since then, I haven't bothered shiny hunting it again. Hey Dominic, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope it's going well. Yeah, hope your weekend. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. It's obviously coming up. You're on my side. The RNG is not going fantastically so far today. Although we're only halfway through this first sandwich. Exactly going my way so far, but keep running. Jesus, be on my side. No, Pikachu. Yeah, my day's been good. Glad your day's been good as well. Yeah, glad your day's been good, Pikachu. Again. So let's have some proper water. Maybe that will help. Maybe that one in the wall will end up being shiny, which would be weird. Keep roaming and maybe we'll get lucky. always petrified now there's going to be another one trapped inside that rock. Scares the living hell out of me every time I see it. Just roam until we get another one. Five different building kits. What's the building kit used for? I have no idea what any of that is, Dominic. It sounds interesting. Fortunately, it doesn't mean a lot to me. We should find one hopefully soon. Understand a quick ball. ATM building. Literal building kit. It doesn't make much sense for Pokemon unless you're talking about like Cobblemon or Pixelmon, but even then I don't understand it. The FX quick build kit that you have is a blue VW Beetle. Oh, you're talking about cars. Well, my knowledge on cars is not that good. Sounds cool. Unfortunately, though, I know absolutely nothing about cars. It's not my strong suit. Which is a bit of a shame because I mean I've always thought about knowing more about cars, but I never really do. Although the FX kit is the model car, right? That's the FX. Right, nope, I got it. My brain got there. It just took a long time. So you have you're building two kits at the minute. Ah, okay. Building two at the same time must get confusing, does it not? Because I know that they're all like little bits. It is very, very, I want to say impressive for someone who doesn't build them, but I understand what goes into them. I think it's very impressive that you're building two at the same time. You have IndyCar, the DeLorean. Oh, I'd love to build a DeLorean. I'd love a real DeLorean. Unfortunately, they're incredibly pricey. Not cheap. That, and I saw that the next car I was going to buy was most likely going to be an electric car. I mean, unless I managed to get a DeLorean for a cheap price, I don't think that would happen though. Oh goodness, man, my yawns are killing me today. Evidently, I didn't sleep very well last night. I thought I did. Oh no, last night I slept awfully, actually. Thinking back. It was a really bad night's sleep. Oh, come on. One shiny sandwich. I still would want it. Building the fan home 1.8 scale kit from Night Raider. Ooh, I see. My experience, or what I've heard about those model kits you get through like the mail and things like that, is that there's always the potential that they just stop mid build. You know, you lose one set or you don't have one of the magazines, it'd be very, very difficult to get it right. And in my opinion, they seem too good to be true when it's like 99p for a magazine and you get the start of this model, and then afterwards the price goes up like 10 or 15 quid. We're lucky. Gotta be lucky. Oh man, the yawns. I definitely think I need more sleep tonight. 100 issues? Oh goodness. Yeah, I imagine that's not fantastic, right? Hey Chaotic, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope your Friday's going well. I see, that's just a lot, and there's a lot riding on it, right? I can't imagine they're overly cheap either, are they? Hey Dominic, I mean, it's got to be a decent amount for the kit, right? Oh no. That's a shame, Chaotic. Hope it turns around. Oh, come on, RNG. Please give me one. How long have I got left for the sandwich? 3 minutes. Probably get one in under 3 minutes now, won't I? Oh, there we go. There's one. That's fine, Chaotic. Sandwich counter, one sandwich. Dunsparce counter, add another one. Well, you gotta do what your parents tell you. Where are we going with this one? Go with Esther, maybe. Esther for this one? Yeah, we'll go with Esther. Or Esther? We'll go Kim. Maybe Kim? Lorenzo is definitely a male name. Don't think I can get away with calling a female one Lorenzo. Right, nickname. Ask Mars how you pronounce some of these names when they come back or when they're next here, because I have no idea. Really finished. Elgamos, DeLorean. Oh goodness, that seems. Now I understand why it's in so many issues if it can do all of that. Goodness, it sounds like an awful lot of stuff. Obviously, if it's in 100 kits, that does kind of make sense. Does indeed make sense. Should probably add that to the title for tomorrow's stream. Come on. I mean, I got one this sandwich, so I can't be too upset. My goal for today is 4 more, which would take me up to 226. Oh, and another one instantly. Look at that. That's what we want. We want them close together like this. Right, Sport. And then we'll go with Alfred, I think. Can I just hit it with the heal ball straight after putting it to sleep? Will that work? No. Or at least it didn't this time. Let's do that again. Put it to sleep and then full swipe it and then try it that again. Just don't critical hit it, please, this time. Shroom. Shroom causes so much panic in me because he likes to get the critical hits. The critical hits don't do well for me because if they wake up, they have the potential to knock themselves out in the next turn. See, like this. No, Dragon Rush. Phew! Luckily, it didn't have the... I mean, it was fine. We didn't hit a crit on it, and it also didn't end up doing anything bad with it. There we go. Bam. Caught. Okay, 2. 2 in. Right, name this one. Alfred, I think. Boom. Right, let's continue. Okay, no, that's the sandwich gone. 2 sandwiches down. 1, oh wow, 2 today, which is really good. 2 more to go, and then I'm happy with today. And he can talk to. Oh, goodness. That's an awful lot of... It sounds cool. I don't think it's something I would ever manage to do. I don't think I'm patient enough to wait for like 100 different issues of stuff to come through. Alright, back up to area 0. Back up to the gate, and then go again. Nope. No. Back. Run out, and then make another sandwich. Sandwich 87? 124 Dunsparce got. See if it loads. There we go. Takes a decent bit of time to load. It's scary sometimes when it does that. Okay. Fill it. Oh, I also need to do raids tomorrow as well. Oh, there's so much stuff I've got to get done tomorrow. I gotta get grinding, I gotta go and do some buying of stuff. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Ooh. Getting there. Getting there, Shub. How are you doing for that? Have you got many left? I'd imagine you will have an awful lot left to perfect in that. You just have the Playmobil model of Kit from Knight Rider. Oh. Oh, that sounds cool, Dominic. Sounds very cool. Alright, let's continue. Back up and go. Welcome back. Jump in to this one. Back down to area 4. Okay, let's see. See if we can get just as lucky in this sandwich say 2 each sandwich would mean I'd super happy. 2 a sandwich today gives me the best run of the best stream of the run so far, with the most number of shinies Dunsparces found. Oh, the yawns. Very much, very annoying. It's annoying me. I wish I wasn't so yawny, but... hope that we can get some. But, how's your Friday going, Sherb? Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully you're looking for a, hopefully you're looking forward to the weekend. Oh, that does sound cool, Dominic. Unfortunately, I have absolutely zero idea what kit is. I understand it's a car, I'm pretty sure, but other than that, I have no idea what you're going on about. I don't think I've ever watched or seen anything with that, unfortunately. So a lot of it is going just straight over my head. I would like another couple of shinies today. Well, we're still very early on, so it's possible that we'll find, you know, a couple more shinies today. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. Grab that one. 125. Another female. Oh, god damn. Have a look. What was the name suggestions next? Did Alfred. Let's do Crescent. Let's do Colt's name. Kit stands for Night Industrials 2000. An indestructible 1982 Pontiac Firebird. Supercomputer over his car. Oh, okay. Still doesn't mean a lot to me. Oh, wait. With the Hoff. It was the program with Hasselhoff. If I'm remembering correctly. Is it Kit from that? Is that? Am I close? I feel like it's close. Yes. And then this one will be Crescent. Is it AS? Okay. I think I'm there. Yeah. E N T Crescent. There we go. That would be pretty cool. Well, it's pretty cool. Talking car. Would be nice. Hey, Glamaz, how are you doing? Hope you're having a. Hope your Friday's going well. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Hope your shiny luck in PLA is going much better than Sherb's luck. Although arguably that's not very difficult. Sherb's luck in PLA is sometimes up, sometimes down. Mostly down more so than up. Shiny today would be perfect. More than that would also be nice. But also made the Ferrari from Magnum PI. I know the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I don't know Magnum PI. I know the Ghostbusters one. I know the A-Team's van, and I know the DB5. So I do know some cars. I do know some of them. I know the A-Team. Kit was just one of those that I just didn't hear very often. But I know there was a talking car with Hasselhoff. And I haven't seen Magnum PI either. But obviously now I know that the car in that is a Ferrari. I know the DB5 because the DB5 is a pretty cool car. And I know of the Ghostbusters one because it's very iconic. Hi, Mad Dog. How are you doing? Hope your Friday's going well. It wouldn't surprise me, Gloomaz. I know that in all likelihood, the saying is birds of a feather flock together. But obviously, if Dominic had been recommended the channel or anything like that, and so did you when you found it, in all likelihood you watch similar stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Glad you're doing well, Mad Dog. Is that shiny? No, it's not shiny. Did I get rid of present's name? No, I didn't. Good. That's for something else as well, but I wanted to nick it for this. I need Henry to pop in so I can update Henry on my Ultra Moon plan. Greatest American Hero? I never watched it. Tomorrow, Mad Dog. Tomorrow evening, so like 9 PM onwards. Yes, yeah, Mad Dog. It's happening after the stream. So I'll do the normal hunt, and then the stream will continue. But I'll just do the evolutions after that. Should also make the Mini Cooper from Mr. Bean. That would be wonderful. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind that. I do like Mr. Bean. He is funny. Sorry, I had some stuff to sort out. But yeah, no, I think they could do a couple more interesting vehicles from stuff as well. Yes, 6 PM GMT to start the stream. So the stream will start at normal time, and it will go probably until about an hour and a half longer, possibly from when the stream normally ends. Oh, the Adam West Batmobile could be pretty cool. That could be very, very cool. That would be fantastic. Fortunately, it's not the kind of thing I'm into too much, the collection of those, but I wouldn't deny it would be pretty cool. That being said, I do say that. I do have a model of Herbie, the Volkswagen Beetle, sitting in my room. So, you know, while I say I'm not that big on them, I did buy myself a Herbie sort of trophy-esque, figurine-esque thingy model. It's like well, not I don't think it's pure metal, but it's a very rugged, I want to say toy, but it's not a toy. It's a very rugged object. It's probably the word I'm looking for. But yeah, Mad Dog. So it will be, I don't know where you are, Mad Dog, so it's very difficult to know time-wise. I think it's 2 p.m. Eastern till 6 p.m. Eastern. Possibly. Could be interesting. It might be interesting to see, Dominic. Possible. I don't know what they'll get exactly, but anything kind of pop cultural or anything like that, they'll probably try and get their hands on. Wouldn't surprise me. Come on, another Dunsparce. And then I'm good for today. Crescent, and then we'll see what we can get. The only concern that I have is I was thinking of maybe cutting today's stream slightly shorter, but if I do that, I feel like I'd have to make up for it tomorrow by filling in the extra sandwiches, and then it's just going to make tomorrow even longer. Oh, I really need to make my mind up on what I'm going to do. We'll see. Ooh. See, I don't know the series Viper, but I do know if you're talking about the Land Rover Defender. Oh, that's a car that I want. That's the dream. An off-road Defender. The big cab version. I would call it the people carrier. Oh, that's the dream. The old ones, though, not the new ones. Like the 90s. The early 60s, 70s sort of Defenders are sort of my favourite Defenders. That would be the kind of car that I'd want. That would be perfect, I think. That would be my ideal car. I have a lot of dream cars. My list of dream cars is like 4 pages long. It's ridiculous. Road Defender is basically a transformed version of the Dodge Viper. Ah. Oh, okay. Very interesting. And I'm not calling you old, Dominic, but because I'm not of the age where I grew up watching those kind of shows, my knowledge on them is incredibly limited to the point where I don't know anything. In my earliest remembrance of a car in a TV show is from the British children's show Brum, and it was a show about a car, a little tiny model car that came to life and drove around and caused havoc. That, and then Herbie, which is very similar to Brum but with no like googly eyes, are my earliest recollections of cars in my life. Other than that, I never really got too into cars. Obviously, I have my dream cars, but other than that, I don't have a huge amount of knowledge in a lot of the subjects I care a lot about or anything like that. It's like a black and yellow car, Brum. It's hilarious. I loved it. If they did it nowadays, it would be CG and it would be horrible. See if we can maybe get a shiny. Shouldn't be too much longer now until another one pops up. I'm hopeful. Oh no, Shies, I do have shiny Dunsparces. I'm trying to get as many of them as possible. So it's a lot of work. No 3 segments, but lots of shiny Dunsparces. Yeah, in total I've done 18 days of Dunsparce hunting. I'm up to 125 shiny Dunsparces in total. Yeah, I was thinking of calling it the Dunsparce December, but most of the time I'm not going to be evolving them after the stream, so it's just Dunsparce December. I remember watching Brum alongside with Herbie as a kid. Yes! Oh, it aired in Germany. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was. I guess a lot of my childhood stuff is warped to being like a UK only thing. But no, Brum was very much an integral part of young Pete's life. But no, Shy, I definitely think I would have gone completely insane if I had done 8 days of shiny Dunsparce hunting with no shiny Dunsparces. Unless I was doing it full odds, in which case maybe, but it would have driven me insane if I would have done that with still not gotten a single shiny Dunsparce throughout all of it. On the plus side, I have a lot, so that is good. Ah, there we go. Speaking of, another one. That's 1, 2, 6. The name for this one. Let's go with let's start with the trio, the new trio. Did air around the world? Oh, okay. That's very naive of me. I think it was produced in the UK and made in the UK, though. I could be mistaken, and it could be an American show. Let me check. BBC. Okay, it was BBC One. Done. Is it done or dumb? No, it's done, and then done. Or, sorry, done, and then done. Done. That's expecting of me. I'm trying to project that I'll get 2 more shiny Dunsparces today, which would be nice. I was in Birmingham. I would not have gotten that for the life of me. All I remembered was that it kind of felt like a British town, and I'm pretty sure, well, again, for me though, as a child, it probably would have, it's English, right? So it could have just been dubbed over here, but I liked it. I thought it was cute, and it was fun, and it was a car that was going around causing mischief. Yeah, there were a lot of TV shows in my youth. It's surprising because as I've grown, I've realized that less and less of my sort of less and less shows are actually made in the UK that I'm watching. I grew up and pretty much all the TV programs I was watching, most of them were UK made. Tugs. See, I don't remember Tugs. Must not have been one that I watched. But as I've grown up, the more and more I've realized that I watch more shows from the US than I do from the UK. Obviously, the UK is a big powerhouse in film and stuff production. You know, the BBC is very big in sort of all over the world as a production company kind of thing. But it was never a case of me wanting, you know, watching them. But then I think a lot of my show, or a lot of the shows that I grew up on, are now very much abroad. You know, I'm thinking shows that I grew up with were like Thomas the Tank Engine, Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam, Postman Pat. Obviously, they air all over the world, but I always remember them being British shows, British productions. But then obviously now it's moved to more CG. I don't think that's the case so much. I think it's very much a case of it's obviously a wide collection of people that now work on these shows, if they continue at all. Obviously, I know Thomas the Tank Engine continues because it's a powerhouse of, you know, money. Bob the Builder was continuing last I heard. And obviously there are other exceptions to that, right? Like a lot of the Nickelodeon and the CBB, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network stuff were US shows. And then obviously Pokemon was Japanese, but obviously dubbed into American English, not British English. That would have been incredibly weird to watch, though. Just a British Ash just running around. Oh, I also watched Big Cook, Little Cook. That's a weird one. Looking back on it now, I think, how on earth did they get that to air? Rusty and the... Yeah, see, I can't remember the episode names. I very much struggle with a lot of the episode names and things like that. I know I watched it, and that is about all I remember from it. I remember some of the train names as well, but that's about where my memory of the show sort of end, which always upsets me. But it does mean then if I ever want to go back through and watch the series, I'm very much going into it fresh, which is nice. Just thinking, I think it's up to season 14 would be all I would watch, because then it goes into CG. And I'm not a fan of the CG Thomas the Tank Engine. I grew up on models, so for me, it's models or bust. I have the same issue with Thunderbirds. I'm very much more a fan of the puppet Thunderbirds than the CG or anything like that. I don't know why. I think it's just a part of me that obviously grew up on it. And it might be different for younger children. They might be used to it with CG and think it looks weird as models. You know, I think it's era. It's the era where I grew up. I grew up with it being the models or the puppets, or, you know, I think was Bob the Builder and Postman Pat and all of that. I felt like they were like clay animation, but I really don't think they were, because that would be a pain to do for the shows. Hold up. I want to check this now. Original Bob the Builder. I'm gonna check, because I feel like it's weird. It started in 1999, so it started just before I was born. Oh god, English. Yeah, so Bob the Builder was another one that went around the world. North American version of the show uses the original British script but replaces the voices with American accents. That's fine. While being exported to Japan, it was reported that characters of Bob the Builder would have to be doctored to 5 fingers instead of the original 4 because the practice among the Yakuza Mafia, they would cut off little fingers. Oh, goodness. But Postman Pat also aired in Japan. What was it made? Doesn't say. I was kind of felt like it was modeled, like Wallace and Gromit and things like that. Let's not worry about that for the minute. Continue on with the hunt. Oh no, there's a disappointment. The German narrator for the Thomas the Tank Engine was Manfred Steffen. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize. It was for one of them. It was, I think it was for Thomas the Tank Engine. It was Ringo. I never realized that. Ringo being the Beatles guitarist. Oh God. Where is it? Yeah, Ringo, who is the singer, songwriter, actor. Okay. No, drummer. There you go. He was the drummer in the Beatles, right? Yes. Which I didn't know. it didn't click into me until much later. Well, until like a couple of weeks ago or something like that, when someone was like, yeah, he was voiced by Ringo. And I was like, what? No, he wasn't. And then I just realized I had Ringo as my childhood voice for years in my head as the narrator from Thomas the Tank Engine, and I didn't even realize it. I'm gonna have to move some of these guys to the boxes, which is good because this sandwich would probably end up finishing. And we've got a minute left. Okay, that's fine. I'll put the 2 segment in its box with this other 2 segment that I got literally 3 seconds later. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. Another disappointment. It's so annoying. And he was later narrated by Sky Dumont. Who's Sky Dumont? Interesting. But 8 through to 11, so he didn't do a huge amount, did he? Interesting nonetheless. Very interesting. Just another useless one. Very interesting. I don't think he's been in anything that I would have known. That's the one thing that kind of interests, that kind of is intriguing to me, is that countries very much have their own celebrity actors. You get there's very few actors who are known worldwide. You find there's a lot more internal celebrities than there are external. So an example I personally choose to compare it to is like Japan. Japan has like a very huge internal market. It's very rare, not impossible, but it's very rare for the internal Japanese celebrities to become a worldwide celebrity. It's doable. Ken Watanabe is a good example, and I'm sure there are some others that other people can think of, but oh god, we've gotten so many during this hunt. I'm gonna have a box of just 2-segment wild ones that I've caught before too long. It's ridiculous. Sandwich number 88. Let's get that going. And that will go live after that. No, don't run back. I ran back into the building. Now I have to wait for the loading screen. This way, please. And then this way. There we go. Picnic. Let's go again. Up. So the Fat Conductor, or as he is known in universe, Sir Top Ham Hat. Germany was called. Oh God, I'm not even gonna try and say that. But that's the Dicky Controller, right? There's obviously it's very similar to the Fat Controller, right? I like that the bread doesn't actively go away sometimes. It's nice that it's just sitting there to remind me of my failure. Back down into the cave. Sorry for my atrocious pronunciation, though. Dominic, I will apologize. My German is not all that good, I am afraid. So I'm definitely most likely butchering it. Similar to the Fat Controller. Okay, well, what I would understand is obviously controller is controller. Obviously, it wouldn't be a direct translation. Just because not entirely sure how that's working. But no, my German is incredibly limited and also probably incredibly horrible. So I end up, I say my German is limited to one phrase. That I got taught one afternoon from a teaching assistant in secondary school. So my German is as good as my French, and arguably I did French for many years. I think I did French for like 5 years or something like that, and my French is horrible. I wouldn't trust myself to speak French even jokingly, because I reckon it's that bad. I think I know hello, again, I also pretty sure I know this in German as well. It's just hello, my name is Peter. I know I am good in German as well, so. But that's about it. I don't know the rest. I don't know much more than that. They even dubbed Jack and the Pack spin-off? What's Jack and the Pack? Oh. Jim and Thomas DVDs were distributed. Oh. Oh, that's very interesting. I did not know that. It's interesting because we have a music buff who comes into the channel with a lot of his music, which is wonderful. I love Mercury. Shout out to Mercury, love you, Mercury. And then we also now have Dominic, a TV expert who knows a lot about TV stuff. Wonderful. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much more than what I normally learn, which is not a lot. And I think it's sticking a bit more than normal. I'd hope so anyway. Hopefully my taste will improve over time as I get more and more suggestions from people with better taste in music and TV than me. $26 minutes. 26 minutes. Then I finished this sandwich, and then I got 2 more. About over halfway, almost halfway through today's stream. Getting there. Very interesting. I don't know a lot about this stuff, unfortunately. So it's Thomas DVD called Thomas Steinvon. Stick. 2 episodes of an audiobook, and oh, that is interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't. Oh wow. I mean, it makes sense that they would do more localized stuff, especially in like DVDs and stuff. But no, it's very interesting. Oh, yawning. Come on. I mean, to be fair, I've gotten as many shiny Dunsparces as I wanted for today, so I'm kind of happy with what I've got, but would like a couple more. See if we can maybe get... keep roaming. A lot of this is unfortunately incredibly boring. I'm very, very grateful for people who are knowledgeable in stuff, and it can keep me not so much losing my mind. What audiobook was included is called, oh god, Caline French Dark Thomas. That was a very much a butchering. But you had... Oh, you had that one on the CD. Oh, that must have been cool. Must have been very cool. On oranges. That one has a tape. Oh, goodness. Tape is old school. It's very, very old school stuff. Most of the people who'd probably watch the stream probably don't know what a tape is. I know a lot of people do, because I know we don't have we do have a very wide spectrum of age in the audience, but I imagine a lot of the people who probably don't remember tapes. iPad children probably have iPad children probably have no idea what CDs are, let's be honest. Or Walkmans or things like that. because it's just so like out of the way. You don't exactly remember. When you think about how far technology has come, it's like tapes are like ancient. And then floppy disks as well. Oh my god, floppy disks. I have a floppy disk drive, funnily enough. I got it from one of my. I got it with one of my cases from one of my computers. Very, very much a case of it's probably never going to be used because most of the hardware now doesn't actively have the connection needed for it. I imagine I can buy the stuff if I wanted to use a floppy disk, but it's not really something it's worth storing, you know, half a kilobyte of data on or whatever. Can you imagine how many floppy disks it would take to install like a new AAA game that's like hundreds of gigabytes? That would be bloody murder, wouldn't it? Oh, there you go. Almost missed that one. There we go. 127. Oh, a mail. Oh no, this is the second done. And then we need done with one last one. One last end. Had promos for, oh yes, so Rob the Builder, Thomas, Sesame Street, Merlin and Barney. I'm not even going to pronounce the German ones because my pronunciation would be so far off. It's not even worth me attempting. Very interesting. Bob the Builder I understand. Thomas is interesting as well. And then Merlin, I can't remember what Merlin was. And then Barney, the Barney dinosaur. Pretty cool. This one doesn't have any marks, unfortunately. Let's go. Continue. Oh, jump and glide. Jump and glide. $18 minutes. Come on. Oh god, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. Hey, Kianaksu? Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Building more shiny Dunsparce today, I'll be super happy. The first you opened to my CSD. Oh god. Second one was called, and the third one. It's great to be an engine. Ah, see, I understood it's great to be an engine. My god, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Dominic, for not even attempting these pronunciations. I feel bad with my horrible attempts at trying to pronounce foreign words. I would give it a go if I wasn't worried I was going to butcher it so badly. I am Kinaksu. Thank you very much. Hope, yeah, hope all's good. Hope all is well. Come on. NG, be on my side. I mean, we're doing really good so far, actually. I think I started... Oh no, I think I've got 5 today. Yeah, we started 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is 5. So 1 more, and I finish the done. Show, which is going to be good. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Also had the Toginauto logo cover since the series was airing. Oh, so that makes sense to me, right? So it would the DVDs would have the branding of the company that's airing it in your specific region, right? That makes sense to me. Rather than having like the BBC logo, even though it is a BBC property, it's not airing on the BBC, so it would make sense to have it as a big prominent thing. You would have it on the company that's licensed it. Because what you'd probably find is that the Togolino probably purchased all the rights for distribution in Germany. So, you know, they'd want to make their money worth out of it. And as well, it's just easy just to... Well, and not necessarily easy. Obviously, you'd have to dub it and things like that. But you definitely grow up with it a certain way. So, I grew up with dubbed Pokemon. So Pokemon in the English. And within the last few years, I've started watching a lot more anime. Which is fine, but I realized I can't watch Pokemon in anything other than subbed. But everything else, I'm fine watching dubbed. I just can't stand it. I just think everything feels off. It's very weird. And as well, obviously, I play the games in English, so I understand the English names of Pokemon, so it sort of works incredibly well. The mascot was a cow. That's a very interesting mascot. I definitely wouldn't have pinned cow down as a mascot choice. Not a prominent mascot choice, anyway. I definitely would have thought you would have gone something other than a cow, but you know, I mean, the company's obviously doing fine enough. If it's still around, I would imagine it is. They had Thomas the Tank Engine. They shouldn't be down too far in the dumps. Can't do that while streaming. That's probably not brilliant. But no, Ringo Starr was the English narrator for Thomas the Tank Engine, and that will haunt me because I never knew it. And I listened to it so much. It was such a pivotal thing in my childhood. I'll be honest, Thomas the Tank Engine and the model series of that got me hooked on the model railway trains and all of that. That's a very big want of mine as well. I have a lot of wants, but that's definitely a big one. I want a model railway, like the miniature model railways. Really want one, really badly. It's definitely a problem. 2002, really? Still 2D around the time in 2013. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So they changed the avatar from 2D into 3D around 2013, or are you talking about the Thomas stuff? I'm pretty sure that's when the Thomas stuff was turned into CG. Which, you know, props to them for sticking with the models for as long as they did. Very impressive, to say the least. And I also, again, I think I'm just a sucker for the more practical aspect of making TVs and things like that. I mean, let's be honest though, Thomas the Tank Engine wasn't overly hard to film. Building the sets must have been the hardest thing to do on that show, because the trains are just sitting still. So you've got to maybe like change the faceplates over to make it seem like they're talking. But most of it's done like in camera, or most of it's done in the editing room after the fact. And you only need to take a couple of pictures with it in a certain set angle or whatnot. It could be so cool though. But don't get me wrong, it's still impressive nonetheless that they continued with it for so long, because I imagine moving it to CG must have been an absolute pain. I don't need you to tell me I'm right, Sonic. I knew I was right from the get-go. It was just you who was adamant that I missed one. I kept telling you I hadn't missed one, and yet you keep bringing it up that you thought I missed one. Well, I mean, I've probably missed more shiny Dunsparce than I've missed shiny Screamtails. And I'm hopeful that I haven't missed a single shiny Dunsparce, other than the ones that have KO'd themselves. I've had like 1 or 2 that have killed themselves. Been horrible, but you know, that's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Sinful swipe and hope we can get this. Goodness, that's incredibly interesting, Dominic. Maybe, it is very interesting. I've ordered me a bunch of stuff in the last few days. Spent a lot of money on stuff to hopefully make my back end of this stuff a lot better. There you go. That keeps that's George's naming ones done, which is funny because it's obviously done. Jingles and things like that is all very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I just hope I can get all of my stuff before Christmas. It would be nice. I mean, obviously now, especially in the UK, I don't know how it is with other countries, but in the UK, around the beginning of December, the postal service collapses to its knees. It's really bad. If you want anything and you order anything, expect delays. Just because a lot of stuff is being sent around this time of year. Parcels, Christmas stuff is being ordered and things like that. It is very much a pain to get anything ordered or anything like that. There's an error when it was in the 3D indents. Cows floating on the flowers. Oh man, that is interesting. Sorry, I don't mean it to sound sarcastic or anything like that, but it is incredibly interesting. Oh, the yawns are kicking back in. Oh, Pingu was also another really good show that I watched a lot when I was younger. And again, I think that was all done claymation or models. It wasn't one that was done like in camera. Again, I think Pingu ended. It's not entirely sure. Claymation, yes. Same, I'm pretty sure it was the same as like Bob the Builder, Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, those type of shows. But I'm not entirely sure on that. 2005, goodness, that's a long time ago. That's also very relatively early in the whole computer generated graphics, you know, the full-on CG. It's a very risky move in my opinion, although arguably it's also trend-setting. Oh, there you go. There's another one. Voiding 129. I should also check some of these for maybe a miniature one. I'd love to maybe have a miniature one. Don't get a critical hit, please. All I'm asking for. Don't wake up either. Oh, they reverted back to the 2D. Ah, yeah. Probably a good reason for that. Let's see here. So done and done. Done is done. Let's go with bear for this one. Let's go bear. Take bear off the list. Probably going to go back through and rename a load of these ones that I've got in the box that I'm still not evolved yet. Ready for tomorrow's stream. Yes. And then this one will be bear. The issue is I need a lot more female names. Female sounding names and things like that because I've just got so many. Oh, so the jingle remained the same, but it was just they reverted back on the picture. I mean, that's probably smart business decision, isn't it? Yeah, done. I don't have the first done, which is onomatopoeic. I'm pretty sure is the correct word that I'm looking for there. Again, when's Henry when you need him? He'll let me know if I'm completely butchering these words or not. I also feel like I should be more enthusiastic when I say done. Rather than just saying done. I feel like I should be like done. You know. It's a bit flat, just being like done and done. It's done. Done. You know. Like I should do that every time I mention them. But I'll probably just call them the trio, the done trio. I'm not even going to attempt to sing it or to say it because I do not want it stuck in my head, Dominic. Do not get that stuck in my head. It's bad enough whenever Mercury comes in and goes, I've been listening to this song, and I go, I know that song, and then the song gets stuck in my head, and I'm like, oh, god damn you, Mercury. Now I need to go and listen to it. I won't be subjected to your torture tactics. Your mind control tactics. But Dominic, do you you're obviously incredibly knowledgeable about the children's TV show in Germany. Is there a lot more you know around that other than that? I'd be intrigued to know if you know a lot about like German TV or anything like that, or is it just like, you know, specifically like Thomas the Tank Engine knowledge, which, don't get me wrong, is interesting knowledge, but I don't, you know, not as interesting as a lot of the grander scheme of things, in my opinion. I don't mean it in a horrible way, but we've got a music nerd, and then if we also have a TV nerd, that's incredibly cool. I think so anyway, because again, I'm not knowledgeable in a lot of this stuff, so gleaning knowledge wherever possible is always a good way of looking at life. Looking forward as well. I can learn more than that makes me worse. That way it makes me a better choice for quizzes, and I really don't want to go to more quiz nights. I think we're all game nerds, Sonic, unfortunately. or a little bit of game nerds. It's like I'm not like Henry Cavill levels of nerding out on like Warhammer 40k or anything like that. I'm also not as buff as Henry Cavill. I'd like to be, but I don't have that much time. I spend too much time sitting on my ass playing Pokemon to be buff like Henry Cavill. And included shorts. Oh, we'll find San Thomas thinking about the builder, and others were included. Oh, that is interesting. But again, their goal as a company is probably to get you to buy the other CDs, right? So that makes sense. If they have the license for all of it, they'll put in little teasers, little sneak peeks. It'd be like, you can watch the rest of this if you buy the Fireman Sam CD, and then you go out and buy the CD, and it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. I did not, but then I've never really been a Sonic fan. I've played the occasional Sonic game and I've enjoyed it, but I've not been like a mega Sonic fan. Same with Mario. I've played a couple of Mario games, but I'm not like a mega Mario fan. Probably, I mean, again, I don't have any dealings with Nintendo, so you know, it doesn't matter too much to me. Although arguably it could be butchering my chance of having any dealings with November if I'm like, with Nintendo if I'm like, yeah, I just don't play any of their stuff. Might not be brilliant. One mixed DVD. Included Bob the Builder, Merlin, and Thomas. That's one hell of a collection to have on a single disc. One hell of a collection. Thomas the Tank Engine and Nintendo. Oh yeah, Nintendo love to beg for money. It would be the other way around. I'd be begging Nintendo for money. No, I'd be going to the Pokemon company and being like, can you sponsor me to do a Pokemon card opening stream? Please, I'll open your pack. Just give me a pack. Give me like a booster box and I'll stream it. Get you lots of sales. Please just give me a pack. That's what I would do. Hands and knees in front of the Pokemon Center in London and just be like, please. Just walk in there and just be like, I'll have you know I'm a Pokemon YouTuber. You should give me card packs to open for my subscribers. I definitely don't think that's that would get me in too good with them. Unfortunately, as cool as it would be, definitely don't think it would work. Right. Mixed sandwich. Number 89. No, make sandwich. Don't crash. Okay, we're good. And then right, get the fillet on here, and that fell off. Can't really get that sandwich working perfect too much. Double jump would be pretty interesting, but unfortunately you can't. Right, actually, let me... Definitely would... Definitely would be interesting. See, I don't think I'll get another box full before Saturday, unfortunately, before tomorrow. Pretty sure I already have one called Sparse Sonic. And I'm definitely not naming it that horrible, ridiculously long name. Keep running around. Let's keep going. If I can get another like 3 today, that'd be lovely. But I need to keep the names that I've got. If we get males, I'm gonna go with the minion names again. No, Mewtwo didn't tell you. I told you the name is ridiculously long. Let's see, how many do I need for a full row? 3 more for a full row. Let's get 3 more today. 3 more would be lovely. 3 more would be just chef kiss. Just perfect. Come on, Reggie. Channel isn't a good name. Sonic, Channel isn't a really good name. It's a really bad name for a Pokemon. You should let your Mewtwo know that that's a horrible name. It's not a good name for a shiny Dunsparce. See if we can get some. See if we can get some. Getting much this sandwich. I mean, we are only, you know, 4.5 minutes into the sandwich. Still plenty of time to get some more. I could go lower, but I feel like if I go lower, I'd also then need to go higher as well. And I think the route that I do now is plenty. It's hard to balance the number of spots where you get spawns versus just running around more. And arguably I'm doing this very inefficiently because what I'd want to be doing is running around at full speed. But I feel like if I'm running at around at high speed, then in all likelihood I'm not going to be I'm going to miss more shinies, which is entirely possible. See, maybe I can get 1 or 2 more shinies. 3 more would be perfect today, but I don't think I will. Which is fine. I mean, can't be too greedy. I have gotten a good amount today. Gotten 7? Yeah, 7. 7 shiny so far today. Thought I was one. Fortunately not. See, come on. Give me a couple more today, that would be nice. Surely. And I think it's possible that I might hit 200 this month. Total checks. Started today with 772, I think I started this month with. We're on 9 days and we're already on 230, so I've gotten like 30. Had the Bob the Builder audiobook too. Oh, I didn't realize there was audiobooks for that. Again, probably not an English thing, but probably more of a German thing. One was called Bob's Brunte Welt, and here Bob's Colourful World. One was also released by Europa. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting indeed. I don't need anyone to verify that for me, Sonic. I can see that I'm almost 1,000, but it's you know, I don't reckon I'll hit it before the end of this year. I could do, but I think in all likelihood I'm not going to hit it by the end of the year. It will probably be a very early next year thing. It would be wonderful if I could hit it by the end of the year. I mean, there is a lot of content coming out on the channel for the next month or so. I've got a long form video I want to get out, and obviously the daily streams as well. It's possible. I don't want to say never. I don't want to say, well, no, it won't be never. At the rate that I'm going, it will be sometime next year, most likely. Which is fine. It's all about setting reasonable goals. And try hoping that you can stick to them. We'll see. If I do custom, I wanted to figure out how much I'd gotten since beginning of the year. That would be my ideal. So since the 1st of January. So last year, well, since the beginning of this year, the channel has grown by more than, well, 600 subs. So I'm hoping that by the end of next year, we'll be at 1,500. That'd be nice. You ever release Bob the Builder and most audiobooks, CDs, cassettes? Really? See, I don't think we had that in the UK. Granted, I could be horribly mistaken. But I'm pretty sure we didn't have that in the UK. The worst thing for me was I stopped doing daily shorts around April. So my sub count really has flattened this year. So from April to now, I've only gained about 200 subs. Versus when I was doing shorts daily, it was like, you know, 5 to 10 subs a day. But again, at the end of the day, I'm happier with the swap. I didn't mind doing the daily shorts, but man, it was such a grind. That being said, I'm probably also going to be grinding early next year too, with the potential of daily shorts as well for the foreseeable, like 2-3 months of the year, which will be which will be interesting. And you still remember the Rover logo that always comes up on the DVDs? See, I never really bought much of the merchandise. The only one that I had any merchandise for was the Thomas the Tank Engine ones, and that was because we had the Thomas the Tank Engine model trains, the Hornby model trains. We still got them. But yeah, I should definitely look at getting them sorted, maybe. The original condition was I could have a little area in the loft. When the loft was converted, or well, no, not converted. When the loft was paved over, so it was actively became usable space. That's been done for like 5-6 months now. Kind of want to start looking up on that again. We'll see. We shall see. I've got a lot of stuff to do over the next few days as well, which it's going to drain me. It's going to be really draining. I just need to force myself to do it, though. If I don't force myself to do it, I'm never going to do it. Or I'll do it late at night, which is arguably the worst time to do it because it's when I'm most not happy with stuff. But I find that if I get into a groove, I just can't stop. If I get into editing tonight, I probably could go like an extra 3 hours awake into the night. Just focusing on the editing, trying to make it good. But I know if I do that, I'm going to wear myself out very, very quickly. And I don't want it to be bad editing either. I want it to be at least pretty decent. I think I just need to pace myself a little bit. You know, I speak very, very quickly sometimes, and I feel like for the video I need to probably try and slow myself down. We've got 15 minutes left on this sandwich, and then one more sandwich after that. And then I'm done for the day. well, I say done for the day. I'm not done for the day. I'm gonna go and do some editing and some voice work and script writing and all sorts, which is going to be fun. Oh, it's interesting. The Europa logo was red with a square. Ooh, interesting. It says Europa in fat black letters in the middle too. Ah, it's very interesting, Dominic. Interesting indeed. Oh God, Cole, are you insane? You are insane, aren't you, Cole? You're going mental. You're losing it. You're losing it as much as I am. I also checked yesterday, Cole, after you mentioned the Tandem Mouse, daily Tandem Mouse thing. And I checked, she's doing it via Masuda method, so she Masuda method bred all of her Tandem Mouse. That just shows you how much free time that someone has on their hands, because one, that is not an easy endeavor to do. Even with the best odds, it's still a lot, especially since she has like over a box of them, I'm pretty sure. So that's not a short thing, you know. I was doing 300 in about 3 hours of hatching, but then it was another 3 hours of breeding and all sorts. It's 6 hours to do that. A day, at least, to get one, is what I found. So, goodness, the amount of free time some people have on their hands, eh? Just thinking about the building. She's been already booked or released under the mini banner. Ooh, that is different. So not under the main branch, but under the smaller branch. Ooh, interesting. That's definitely a weird way of doing it. I would have thought you would have put it under the main branch. Not done it under like a subdivision. I mean, it's not too bad. But yeah, who knows? If I'm really lucky, if I've been a good boy this year, Santa will bring me 32 more subs before the end of the year, if I'm lucky. Europa Mini was the children's version of the main Europa brand. Oh, that makes sense. And you're going for the orange flower. Ooh, that's very interesting. I think I'd go for the blue flower. I think the blue flower looks really cool. I mean, to be fair, they're all really cool. But going for Bebe, that's insane. Welcome back in, Chaotic. Goodness, the sandwich really is not going well. Colt, do you have any more name suggestions for any female Dunsparces? I've got a lot of your old ones still in the box that I do plan on using, but most of the names, in my opinion, are more male orientated. And I have an awful lot of female Dunsparces I need to name. It's not brilliant. I do have some. I'm fine on male names because I've got the minions, but other than that, I still need a lot. Barbara, like Barbara Gordon. I mean, I can add it to the list. I definitely don't have one named Barbara. Okay, Sonic, I'm putting you in a timeout. You need to chill. I don't very much don't need an update on what's going on with that. Chill when you come back. I don't need any updates on you or Nada or anything like that. I'm very good without that. Thank you very much. Barbara, though, Barbara will go. Barbara is on the list. Didn't get banned, just got timed out. Chaotic. Just needs a bit of a cooldown. Rykard for male. Oh man, that's such a cool name. I'm adding it to the list, but it's not most likely not going to show up. Sheena. Oh, Sheena. Good female name. It's on the list. I need more female names. There's already one called Crescent. I did Crescent today. I did like Crescent as a female name. And Sonic, if you come in as Nata and start typing in as Nata, you'll also get snipped on with that. So just so you are aware. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of alt accounts subscribing to, subscribing to a channel with multiple alt accounts. I appreciate you wanting to subscribe and support the channel, but if anything, doing it on multiple accounts very much hinders the channel. Cheryl? Did we not have a Cheryl? I thought we had a Cheryl. I'll add it, but I'm gonna have to go through and double check all the names that I've got in my Pokemon bank, because that's where I ended up putting a lot of them. Yeah, unfortunately, accounts that don't watch any content are very bad on YouTube channels, turns out. If you have subscribers that aren't active, it's very bad for the channel. Zara? Ooh, Zara's pretty good as well. Hold up, I need to quickly sort this stuff out on the back end. Give me uno memento and I'll add it to the list. No, why is it clicked over there? I don't want to ban Cole. That's not a smart thing to do. Okay. Content, that's what I was after. Shorts, because they moved it all. And then that. And I think there's a setting here that I want to click. Yes. Okay, good. Done. Right. Lavender? Did we not have a lavender? I know I did lemonade. Did I? And lemon as well. Zara. Lavender. It's like male names we're typically good on because George made the suggestion of just naming them after minions, and that's what I have been doing. And then there's as well Dun, the trio of the Dun trio that I literally named Dun. There you go, look. Dun, and then Dun. There you go. I'm not that insane. So I think one more and I get to 130. Yeah, one more Dunsparce and I get to 130. That'll be nice. Let's see. Favorite Thomas one. It was the Christmas DVD. Percy and James on the cover. Ooh. Yeah, again, my memory with that is horrible. You could explain the episode to me beat by beat and I wouldn't remember it. It's alarming how much you forget and you don't realize it until you try and remember it. Kool-Aid's definitely not. Fruit Punch? Ooh, Fruit Punch isn't bad, but definitely not Kool-Aid's. Say Colt is going to be single-handedly carrying all of these shorts at the beginning of the year. I will be like, I know that name. That was one of my suggestions. Oh look, so is that one. And that one. And that one. Oh, and that one as well. Who the hell named it Bob? Nah, that must have been one of Pete's choices. And say, arguably, if you've tuned into any of the streams, there's no need for you to watch the shorts. The shorts are literally just going to be a block of 5 evolutions, me maybe doing a voiceover for it, and then that's it. Like, it's as simple can be. Done for the sole purpose of trying to get more stuff up on the channel. Because again, if you tune into the Evolving stream tomorrow, which will be happening at 9 PM GMT, pretty much on the dot, you'll see all the evolutions. So I might get a 3-segment tomorrow. Bing long. Oh, that does sound a bit... meh. I thought bin long, big long. Big long would be... Do I like that? Let me mull that one over. Let me mull it over, Colt. I'll mull on it for a little bit. It might grow on me. I might wake up in the middle of the night with a cold sweat and just scream, big long. And then I'll have to add it to the list then, but that'd be really weird to listen back to on the Pokemon Sleep app. Just wake up, oh no, there's a recording for the middle of the night. What's that? And it's just me just waking up and just screaming it in my sleep. Oh, big long, just me tossing and turning. Incredibly weird. I don't think I sleep talk, although arguably I haven't listened to any of the Pokemon Sleep recordings. But the main reason I don't listen to those is because I typically have like a YouTube video to fall asleep on, also playing on my bed. So it picks up odd audio from the video, which is definitely interesting. Not the end of the world, mind you, but definitely interesting. Christmas DVD, The Missing Tree, Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure, Grand Buff, Galleon Old Engine on it. No, see, I don't remember any of those. But I also don't want to have to buy it so I can re-watch the series, but I think I'm going to have to at some point in the future. I think it's just, what did Thanos say? It's just inevitable. Name one. Again, I hate this freaking YouTube heart thing because it blocks the chat. Can't read all the bloody messages. Name the male one. Honored one? Or was that horned one? Honored one. I don't need any more male names. Colt, stop suggesting male names. Don't need male names. Need female names. No, it's okay if you can't think of any more. I'm gonna say we're really good on male names. And if, in all likelihood, if you suggest a male name, it's just not gonna go. It's just not gonna make it onto the list, just because I don't need any more male names, which is a shame because I would like to add more male names, but in the meantime, I don't need any. Although I also need a name for all of my wild 2 segments that I've caught. I think I've gotten more during this like week than I have done of anything else. Like, look how many I've got. I've got 10 so far. I'm pretty sure we have an eggplant already, Colt. I'm adamant we have an eggplant. I'm pretty sure I had it on the list. Trying to think. A lot of these I remember you giving, I'm pretty sure. We had Coda, Poe, Noah, Emily, Lucas, Cassandra, Corey, and Grivier. Pretty sure those were your name suggestions, as well as I think they were Monster Hunter bosses or something like that. Lasexa and Fortisax. Again, I don't want ones that are too difficult to pronounce because I'm going to try and be pronouncing them for the fucking shorts. So simple, easy to pronounce. That's the goal here. Simple and easy to pronounce so that I don't fuck it up. Worst case scenario is I change their name and just name them something else for the video. This one's Dave. This one's Bob. This is Jerry. When in actuality, its in-game name is like, I don't know, Azimuth the Destroyer or something like that. Although that would be pretty cool, and I could pronounce that. Sandwich is worn off. Now what that means, we are on to the last sandwich of today. That's Elden Ring? Okay. It was something. I couldn't remember what. Give me a break, Colt. Okay? My Elden Ring knowledge is about as much as my Monster Hunter knowledge. Basically non-existent. The DVD menu of Heifer had the same picture as James and Percy, but they always moved forward and backwards on the DVD. Yawn. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, stretch. Okay, last sandwich. I didn't think I was going to make it through fully today, but at this point we've got one sandwich left, so I might as well make it all the way through. Did that go out? Can I check that? Name one sandwich. Could do. Or I was thinking, like, fish or fillet. I'm pretty sure I do have one called sandwich. It'll sit there until I check. Again, if we look, I've gotten like 3 rows of Dunsparces to name here. We've done pretty good so far since starting hunting, but there's a couple of odd ones here that I need to go back through and name. But other than that, I'm trying my hardest. It's really difficult though. I struggle. It pain, I struggle. Okay, one last sandwich. Put there, and then I go and keep myself busy for a little bit. Yeah, so I've got just enough salty to finish tomorrow's stream. And then, well, at the minute, I'm going to be hunting a lot tomorrow as well, so if I don't hunt tomorrow, I'm going to be hunting for Sunday, so. Interesting. Dominique. Grab and go. Back down below. Do. Keep roaming. Keep roaming. Last sandwich. Last 30 minutes. Let's go. Okay. One Nobara. Oh, goodness. I can do. Let's go, Nobara. R.I.P. Nobara. Nobara. Hanami. Ooh, Hanami's also a good shout. Hanami's a very good shout. I want to call him male one Todo. Todo is my I've been losing weight recently, and I'm like, do I want to work out? And then I watched the latest episode of JJK, and I'm like, oh, Todo. Oh man, I love Toto. I'm like, oh, how cool would it be if I had a body like that? But then I'm like, that's so much effort. So much effort. But man, how cool would it be? The ability to disintegrate a shirt just by ripping it off also. That's peak male dream, right? Toalino, I can do. Definitely. Toalino. Oh, I'm gone now starting page 2 of the name suggestions. Yeah, best friend. Oh. Yeah, I fucking love Toto. When he came back, it gave me goosebumps because I loved when he was in the show in season 1. I loved the fight. It was such a good fight. And then when he came back, and I was like, yes. Arguably, I knew he was coming back because I have had slight manga spoils. But I was still kind of hyped when he came. I was like, yes. Also do Maki. Ooh, Maki. I can also do Mai if we want to go that bad. But I'm not down that bad. I'm not down that bad. I'm not down bad for Mai. Mai can stay dead for all I care. Mai can just stay away from everything. I'm also not doing one Miwa. Miwa is also useless. She is. Just saying. Haven't seen anything good out of her. So, you know. Doubt we ever will. Although, again, I don't know what the Culling Games is going to be like. Which is the arc after Shibuya, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Or there's a little bit of a break and then it's Culling arc. Which will be interesting. But no, I'm very looking forward to it. Hopefully, though, they spend a bit more time on this next lot. I don't know how long it's going to be until they catch up. That's what I'm worried about, is that they're pumping JJK out so quickly that it's going to catch up and then be on hiatus forever. So I'll be honest, I'm hoping we don't see any more Jujutsu Kaisen in 2025, and hopefully 2026 is when we see them pick up season 3. Mappa needs to kind of chill on that front. They're insane with it. Hey Mercury, how are you doing? Hope you are having a good Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. On the German DVD, the menu for Bob the Builder, Bob always read the title from the episodes, but it could only be triggered with a little icon on the episode itself. Oh, that is interesting. Very unique. The other 10 shadows wouldn't be enough to take out. Oh no, they definitely wouldn't. No, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, the strongest guy we've seen has issues with it, or had issues with him, right? Sukuna had issues with him. Not overly, but he was a little bit on edge with it. Came back from listening to Will It Go Round in Circles? Oh, I've never heard that one before. Billy Preston. Have I heard any Billy Preston songs before? I don't think so. Might be one that I have to check out. Might be one that I have to check out at some point. Very, very good music as per always. Mercury. $24 minutes. Come on. 24 minutes. One more shiny gets me up to 130. That's what I want. Which means... oh, man. It means I'd have to get 10 tomorrow to be on... oh, there's one. There it is. Okay. Boom. Good. That's true. You do say that a lot. I should know that at this point that's pretty much all I'm going to get from you. Right, we'll start with Barbara. We'll go with Barbara. This one is Barbara. Sukuna had to keep some abilities secret, so Magahara couldn't adapt with them until it was too late. That's true. No, that is very true. But his first fight with Magahara, obviously he didn't, well, I mean, he probably did understand what was going on with it. But yeah. And then obviously the fight with Gojo, people were... See, again, I know secrets. That's the thing. I know a little bit ahead. And I know I shouldn't know ahead. Because I don't know all the in-between bits. Barbara? Oh, Barbara. Barbara. Okay, 1:30. Okay. That's good. So then today we're up to 8. Ooh, one more and we're on par with one more then means we're on par with our highest. 2 more means we've now got a new highest of 10 a stream. Which would be wonderful. We had some recorded VHS tapes as well of the episodes of Thomas and Bob the Builder, recorded from German TV. Oh. Yeah, I might have to go back. No, I don't. Shut up, me. If I end up saying I'll rewatch the series, I probably will, which sucks. Oh God. Oh, you watched Zero? I haven't seen Zero. I know Zero's a prequel, but I don't really care enough about Yuta's character yet to go through and watch it. I think when he shows up more in the series, I'll give it a go. But for the moment, I'm not interested in it. I'm not starved on JJK content. That's true. Yeah. The only one who has Infinite Void though now is Yuta, right? Because Gojo's no more. Spoilers. I mean, if you're into JJK at all, you're probably keeping up on the manga anyway. But no, it's I didn't watch Zero. Again, Yuta, I know because again I watched a lot of content related around it. Apparently, Yuta was supposed to be the main character, not Yuji. And I wasn't too sold on the hidden inventory arc. But no, I definitely feel sorry for you for suffering through that Mercury. It's one of those that I haven't seen myself yet, but I'll probably do it. You reckon? I mean, I definitely know it's possible. It'll be down to either Yuji or Yuta, I think, in my opinion. It will be down between those two. That's what I think personally. I very much don't think we'll see a return of anyone else who could maybe do it. We'll see. I never really enjoy any shows. The worst is Japanese shows like JJK. I don't mind JJK too much. But then again, at the minute, I'm very much hooked on watching the Japanese shows. So I'm very much in that realm. It might be in a few years' time I'm out of it again. But at the minute, I feel very sick on watching American or British TV shows. That being said, I have wanted to start watching Parks and Rec. Because I've been seeing clips of it on YouTube and I'm like, I think I would really enjoy that. But I binge watched, well, no, not binge watched. I previously watched Modern Family and The US Office as well. And I'm kind of in the mood for more of those kind of shows. It'll be interesting to, I might try and give those a go at some point. I might try and see if I can find it in the UK. Oh, I don't blame you at all, Mercury, I'll be honest. I don't blame you at all. TV in general at the minute isn't my kind of thing, but I will watch the anime. But I also don't just watch a single show at a time. I'm watching like 10 or 12 shows a season, which definitely helps with not feeling too burnt out on it, because a lot of the shows I watch are completely different. Obviously, in some aspects, they're all similar, but in a lot of aspects, they're all very different. Oh, yeah, no, I don't blame you at all, Mercury. I'm not a huge fan of... what is the British music? It's... There's a genre of British music. I can't stand it. Yeah, people are holding on to hope that he'll pull through somehow, because apparently Gege said that Gojo would talk to Megumin about his dad's situation and things like that, but I'm not entirely sure. Is it called Britpop? Ugh, that name's so horrible. Ugh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick just reading that. Britpop? Come on, could they not come up with anything better? Britpop, really? God, that's so fucking horrible. So bad. Why Britpop? Oh, goodness. That Dunsparce just jumped off. You'd after the mid-20s. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Not at all, Mercury. No hate from me over here. I'm very much in agreement. That being said, there is always a couple of artists that I do like to listen to their music from. But most of them definitely aren't. Come on. One or two more today, I'll be over the moon. One more puts me on par with my highest, and then two more gets me into a new all-time high for shiny Dunsparces within a stream. That being said, I've got 10 shinies today. It's just 2 of them are wild 2 segments, which is really not on my plan. Thousands now into K-pop, and yes, K-pop is definitely one I want to try and look more into. Explore different areas of music to the Western music and European musicians how to do. Yes, I'm looking into. In the early days of Europa, brand Europa, mini Europa themselves were 2 different brands. Really? Nowadays they are children's DVDs and broadcast audio books in part of the main brand. Oh, that is very interesting. Mostly K-pop contributes to the EDM. Yeah, it seems very loud, flashy, and all sorts. Oh, another one. Lovely. One more today and I'll be over the moon. I said that just before I got this one. Right. Spore and then full swipe. Go Zulu, I think. Let's go Zulu. Or Zandra. Zandra sounds cooler, I think. Those DVDs were part of the Europe. Ah, I see, of the mini ones. Oh, okay. I will say, Dominic, don't expect any of this information to stay in my head. I will probably forget most of it because there is just an awful lot to try and remember. Zandra, right? Zandra. Again, I also want to check to see if any of these shiny ones that I've got in a mini, that would be freaking cool. Add it to my mini collection. Imagine that if I end up with a mini shiny 3-segment the Dunsparce. I'd love that. Rock music don't have much variety of sound, unlike EDM. Yeah, well, there's only so much you can do with a guitar and drums and bass, right? Whereas when you can make all of the sounds through electrical, you know, you can do a lot more with it through electrical current and things like that, and just the genre itself, right? I'll be honest, I might not be able to formulate a cohesive sentence this evening for this last part of the stream. I'm feeling incredibly tired. We'll see. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my hardest. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to manage it for the last 12 minutes. It's so early in the night over here as well. It's like I should be able to be alright at this time of night, but for some reason I just really am not, and I'm just struggling. Hopefully, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Hopefully I should be good for a little while longer, because unfortunately I've got a lot of stuff I want to sort out tonight. DVD covers always had yellow red circles where the DVD logo was written. Oh, that is very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. Very interesting, Dominic. Always nice to learn some stuff you don't know. Especially in such vivid detail as well. In incredible detail. Which is not something one normally gets from most of the discussions in chat. The most we get is from Mercury, I'll be honest. In terms of just vivid detail of stuff. Ooh, Colt seems happy, upset. Oh, you got the shiny flip, baby. Nice. God, that's so good. Now you don't have to worry about straining yourself on trying to find that. What were you doing? Were you auto-battling? Or were you checking them like one by one? Because I definitely could not handle one by one-ing. And the Bob the Builder Christmas special on VHS. Oh goodness, VHS. That's a blast from our past. Blast from the past. We have the Blackadder the VHS tapes from the original few series of Blackadder. Blackadder is another one of those shows that I'd love to go and back and rewatch at some point. Minutes. 10 whole minutes. Which means like a total of 12 minutes maybe left on the stream. Checking them one by one. Oh, goodness. You are absolutely insane. Luckily, you got one relatively quickly, Cole. Arguably, auto-battling would definitely be the way to go for that. VHS version of Bob the Builder Christmas special was also released by Europa. Ooh. Would make sense, seeing as Europa sounds like the company who licensed it in Germany or Europe. One of the two. Alright, Mercury. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a really good Saturday. If we don't see you, I hope you have a good weekend. Don't... Well, enjoy your music. You have a good weekend. What are we expecting here? Young hearts go free. Oh, young hearts run free. And from east to west. Have I heard from east to west? That sounds familiar. Not ringing any bells, but the name sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. Maybe I have, but I just can't remember it. Your name suggestion from Fud Baby. Flower Baby. Daffodil. Dandelion. A type of flower. Lavender. Lavender a flower? Rose. Rose. Rose could be pretty cool. If you got the orange one as well. I really like Rose. Rose is going to be my final suggestion. Bam. Oh, it was released in DVD as well, but you only had it on VHS. Oh, that's really interesting. See. Come on. 7 minutes. I reckon I can get a shiny. This was the one with Elton John. I remember that. But was it... It was a Christmas special. I was trying to find it recently. I was trying to find the Elton John song, but I couldn't remember. And I remember him doing one because he did Crocodile Rock. I remember seeing that one. It was a Christmas special. Okay. Now I know. Yes, I remember it now. Special was called A Christmas to Remember. It was called A Christmas to Remember. God, I'm so gonna watch that soon. Christmas to Remember. Tell you what, let's add it to one of my many tabs that I have open. I have too many tabs open. Can I do Bob the Builder 2001? Oh goodness, it was a 50-minute film. Oh god, I'm so gonna watch that. I am so gonna watch that. I'm gonna be editing probably a bunch tomorrow and doing stuff, so I will be watching that tomorrow. Guarantee you. That's gonna bring back so many memories. Thank you very much for that, Dominic. Greatly appreciate that. Oh god, I'm gonna enjoy that tomorrow. Although after sleep, maybe I'll wake up and be like, why on earth do I have this tab open? And then probably close it and move on. It is entirely possible. Oh my god, that brings back so many happy memories. They also did a Mambo No. 5 version, but I don't know if they did it in that song, in that Christmas special. I don't know if it was in the same one or not. Because obviously the intro song to Bob the Builder was, I think, very similar to Mambo No. 5. Or no, maybe it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure they did one that was similar to that. I can't remember if it was another special or if it was a just one part of something else. I have to look that up. Was it Mambo No. 5? I'm pretty sure it is. I need to find it. I need to find it if it's a whole episode or something else. Have you ever looked at in the German VHS cover? I have not. I'll look it up. I'll add it to the list of things to do. Actually, can I just let's see. Europa Bob Builder. Oh god, the new Bob the Builder looks horrible. It does not look like my Bob. Hashtag not my Bob. I can't see it. I'll have to do a look. When it's area 0 and instantly found a shiny Iron Valiant. Oh, that's so lucky. That's so lucky, Cole. I'm jealous. I've not had any luck like that when it comes to pointing that out. But yeah, so I think midweek there should be a video up. I want to get it done this month. I want to try and get as much stuff done this month to hopefully try and push to get over the 1,000 mark before the end of the year. That would be really, really nice. It would be a nice way to start the new year because it then means I'm much closer to my goal for next year, which was 1,500 subs. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but arguably the rate that my channel grows, it is quite a lot. I think I did 250 subs or 200 subs in 8 months. So be double what I got last year. So hopefully we'll do a bit better. But then again, I don't really put much content out. I literally just stream and then the occasional YouTube short. But next year I'm going in swinging. There'll be a short on January 1st, and then there'll be pretty much, hopefully, 2 months of shorts, possibly 3 months of shorts after that. So there'll be a lot of content on the channel, plus then also the regular streams as well. In the original series, the VHS tapes by Europa, you have to put in. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just copy that over. Whoop. Whoop. Images. No. Europa. You have. I see the one with Merlin. Is that Merlin? No, the Knights one. That looks really weird. Oh, I see what you mean with Europa being that much. I'm not joking or scamming. Don't worry, Cole. I don't not believe you. I believe you. Definitely believe you. There's no reason to not believe you. Okay, well, there we go. 40 seconds left. I don't reckon I'll get another one within 40 seconds. Arguably, annoyingly, earlier today, I did get 2 back-to-back 3 segments, which was by no means fun. I mean, if you're extra lucky, there might even be a video mid-January. It depends how well the Legends Arceus one does. I mean, I'm not expecting it to do any insane numbers. It's a relatively niche video from a relatively small channel. So I'm not expecting it to be like, oh look, 100,000 views. You know, I'm expecting it to maybe hit 1,000, but it probably won't hit 1,000 for like 6 months or something like that. But as long as it gets there, I'm fine. I'm happy with it. Right. Okay, well that's it today. I am going to go and do a bit of prep work and catch a lot of Z's. We ended up with the most number of shinies I've gotten in a stream today, with 10. So this gives you an idea. If I can get 10 more tomorrow, if I can get more than 10 tomorrow, that would be nice. I don't think I will finish off these 3 rows tomorrow. That would be absolutely insane. Take a long Bob the Builder song. No, I don't. I don't, Dominic, I'm afraid. I'll try and do some thinking over the next few days, and then maybe next time you come back, maybe I will remember some stuff. But yeah, so we got box 26, box 25, and then box 24 to evolve on tomorrow. So I've got a lot of evolving to do tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me back for that. That should be fun. Definitely going to be a bit of a pain, but it should be good. But yes, thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing Saturday and a good rest of your Friday if you're US based. I hope to see you all again. Well, I guess same place, same time tomorrow. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your days. Bye for now.